Team Indialippines channel.
Welcome back, guys.
So this is the part 2 of our
Wedding in the embassy.
yes. So for the first one I will put the link. So wedding in the church, and this is the part 2, wedding in the embassy. So let's get started. So I will show you guys some of our clips, some of our pictures.
You're gonna need lights to climb a mountain. You gotta keep the light close to you. I'll be the pillar when you're stumbling. And in my
Indian embassy is very strict. You have to go through a tight security. You have to give up your mobile phone, wallets, and they will check you, or they'll put you through a scanner and all that, and you'll have to get inside and wait for the visa officer. Not visa officer. I think
The person who will
the person who's in charge of the wedding and all that.
yeah.
So initially there is an application form. You have to fill up the application form and all that. And for Indians specifically, you need to bring your witnesses along, and you have to bring your original passport and all that. Show it to them, so they will check it, and in the application form also, I believe the witnesses also have to sign. And so once it is submitted, they will take some time to do some inquiry and all that. But in the meantime, they will ask you to put an ad, and not only Indian. Whoever nationality that you are getting married to, Filipino or anyone else, the Indian embassy will ask you and your going to be wife to put an ad in their most circulating newspaper in their own countries.
Yeah.
So this ad is basically that my name and details, getting married to Rachelle, stating that we are getting married and all that. If anybody has any kind of objection, you can come up and say that. So this ad has to be in the newspaper for a month? I think.
For 3 weeks also. I know, 1 day.
One day. What 1 day?
Is it 1 day?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I think 1 day, yeah? 1 day.
1 day.
So you have to put an ad. And in India we put an ad. It's easy for Indians because we have 2-3 major newspapers, and put an ad in it, it's fine. But the problem with the Filipinos is that they have 7,000 islands, and each island probably have another.
No, it's not like that.
So there are a lot of newspapers, and I mean they don't really have a centralized newspaper. I don't know.
There is.
There is.
Yeah, Manila Bulletin,
Manila
or
Bulletin,
something
okay.
like that. I did in Philippine Star.
Yeah.
So I think I paid around 17,000 pesos. I'm not really sure, but it's above 10,000 pesos. So,
Yeah. So she put an ad too, and we had to bring the original newspapers and submit it back to the Indian embassy. So they will ask you all the documents. Probably I think even my salary certificate, all that. They were asking for each and every document possible.
So first documents, again, it's the basic. The requirement is the birth certificate of both of us. Of course, I need to submit also my CENOMAR, which is certificate of non-marriage, the affidavit I said last time. The legal capacity coming from the Philippine Embassy, where I have two Filipino witnesses. So they have to sign on that legal capacity or something. So on that website, on Dubai Philippine Embassy, you will see everything on their website. So I will post also that to you guys so that it will be easy for you to find.
Yeah. So this so once all the documents is submitted, it would take quite a bit of a time for the Indian Embassy to give you a date to get married. So you have to come on that date with your witnesses. So it will be basically very simple kind of an official gathering where you will have the Vice Chancellor and yeah, so there will be a lot of people there. If there is, most of the people are coming to register. It's basically register your marriage with the embassy, and then it becomes legal. So they will give you two documents. One document is this one, which is being attested by the UAE embassy, and the second one is just a certificate of marriage that you can frame it and keep it for you as a symbol of your wedding.
Of your love.
Your love.
Love. Ayan. So, but I think what you need to consider, guys, is doing the newspaper thing because it's really a headache. And how I did the payment, I asked my brother to pay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is one thing that you have to. It takes time, right?
It takes time. It takes time for the embassy. That's why we got married in the church first, October 1st, and then after that, we got married in embassy, October 27.
Yeah, so once it's not only making the document, it's kind of time consuming. So once you submit the document, they will ask you to come in another day, and then you go back. This is specifically for Indian embassy, and I don't know about other embassies. So
But we went to BLS, right?
that is for her when Anna
Okay.
was born. So we had to take her passport and visa and all that. So there is another agency for Indian Embassy that's called BLS International. They have an office in Dubai. So over there also you can, once you have a baby, especially if it is an Indian, as per Indian law, you need to have the baby should have Indian passport. Otherwise, see, these two things are very important. Getting legally married in Indian Embassy, that's very important. That if you do that, then only you have any legal binding with your husband. Otherwise, if you just do the church wedding, it's not really proper.
Yeah.
And even if you do that, even if you have a kid, then you need to make sure that the child is having Indian passport, because as per Indian law, she or he must have Indian passport. Again, Indian law is that the father's origin has to be taken into consideration. And if you don't do that, again, it's going to be very tough. And if you end up taking double passports, dual passports, you take Indian passport and you go to Philippines and you report the birth, and you go to Manila and you take another passport. If Indian Embassy figures out that you have taken two passports, it's not really allowed as per our law. You will be prosecuted and penalized. So
Yeah.
be careful, guys.
Be careful, guys. So, what happened is that when we are planning to get married, we are planning only to get married in the church. And thanks to Chechi.
Yeah, my sister-in-law and my brother, they are the ones. Even I think we already knew. I never expected that we would be doing a church wedding in Dubai. I was expecting doing an embassy wedding.
That I don't know, baby.
Yeah.
But what I really know that Chechi is the one who's telling us to get married also in the embassy, since it's here in UAE, it's Sharia law. So we need to be more legal, and it will be legal in your country and in my country and in UAE also. So after our wedding, after we get all the certificate from Indian Embassy, we did all the attestation to UAE Ministry of, I think, Dubai Court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ministry of Interior, I don't know.
Yeah, some
Check it in the certificate.
yeah, so we attested here in UAE, and then we attested in Indian Embassy, and we also attested in Philippine Embassy.
So we have to talk about Philippines Embassy because very homely feeling. You go to Philippines Embassy, it's not like Indian Embassy. It's not like you will not be asked to put into a scanner. I don't know. It's their style. They have security, definitely. We went to Philippine Embassy. They have a separate hall where the wedding actually takes place, and it was mostly like a Philippines wedding, proper wedding. I mean, bride and groom properly dressed up. There were a lot of people, even singing and talking about vows and all that.
Yeah,
So,
they are very nice. When I saw it also.
and very nice. I felt very good in Philippines Embassy because they properly explain everything nicely, and basically what I feel is that in Philippines Embassy you have really complicated system, but it's very easy to do it, but then to explain it many times it takes time. So the people who are sitting there, that kuya, remember?
That kuya is very helpful for
Yeah,
us.
very helpful.
Yeah.
And
Even he is the one who advised us not to take dual passport for our
yeah,
child. And then he also advised, right after we get our certificate, we need to report our marriage. Don't forget that, guys. So after you get all the certificate and everything, you need to report your marriage. And then,
even if you have a child, you have to report your birth.
yeah. So maybe I think we can discuss that later on. So, but for our wedding, after all the wedding, what we did is, we didn't attested the church wedding.
Yeah, it's not really required.
It's
because
not really required.
It's something that you have a legal document from the embassy. That's most powerful. And church wedding, yeah, definitely, as in your religion, it's also very important. But in legal terms, you don't really use your church certificate at all. You always, because even if you take your church certificate, they will ask you for the embassy certificate. So instead of taking any other certificate, might as well take the embassy marriage certificate and show it to them. So even this is really required if you have a child. In this country, you got married and they will ask you for the marriage certificate, which is actually attested, and you need to have valid passport, visa, husband visa for my wife, Emirates ID, everything has to be perfect. So that's it.
So guys, after the report of marriage, so you need to wait for some time, and then they will notify you if the paper come back.
Yeah, they will let you know.
Yeah, they will let us
They
know.
will send a mail or something and ask. They will give a date to come and take it.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's a minimal charge of 200 dirham
Something
for
like
the courier and all that, right?
Yeah.
So they basically what they do in Philippine embassy, they send the documents to Philippines.
They send the documents to Philippines, and then what happened to me? I contacted my brother to get the report of marriage in Philippines also and send it here.
Yeah.
And then what happened is that they said, so since I was married to him, we wanted to apply as husband visa for me. And what they said, I cannot apply a husband visa without that document.
Yeah. So
It's
which
very
document
important.
was that? Report of marriage.
Yeah, report of marriage.
Ah.
So that is very important. So if you guys are planning to get husband visa,
Really? They asked for that?
yeah, they asked for that. That kuya said that it is a requirement
Okay.
if I will go under husband visa. So guys, it's really, what do you call this? It's very challenging if you want to get married.
And you have to spend a lot of money too.
Spend a lot of money.
Small things you have to keep spending.
That's true. So you need to have money, you need to have patience, you need to have what do you call this one? Determination to get married.
Yeah, it's
really
it's
headache.
the determination, and you need to stop thinking that, don't feel down.
I remember I was alone here. My sister is here, but I was doing it alone.
Yeah.
Everything, and I don't have parents. I don't have parents here, and it's really tough for me. Oh my God, I want to give up that time. I was thinking, should I get married or no? It's really a headache. Too much headache, too much. Sometimes I'm asking him, do you really want to get married? You remember, baby?
Yeah. So because it's too much, and I think it's good thing also because it's too much, because marriage is not a simple thing.
Yeah,
And
you will realize
you
everything.
will realize-
Do I worth it?
Yeah,
Is it really?
so you will understand that whether you are really sure about it or not.
Yeah,
And if you are not able to complete this process, you are not really sure about it.
yeah. So if you have determination, guys, be patient, be patient. Always, it takes time.
It takes time, and it's so satisfying in the end that you got it done. It is not the marriage which got it done; it's the formalities.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
When you finish all the formalities, you feel relief, and then you can think about the.
And then there are many
The other-
occasions that they will ask you for the marriage certificate, and we are so confident we have it. So
Yeah.
we don't have to worry about anything.
So now, because we get married twice, we have all the documents. Wherever we go, even outside the country, in Philippines, in India, wherever,
Yeah.
we can say that we are.
Officially embassy married.
And we are legal, not only, whatever is it?
I am legal. She is illegal.
Why
I'm
illegal?
just joking.
So guys, if you have questions, please comment down below if something is not clear to you guys. If maybe we forget something to discuss, let us know and we will reach you out. Maybe we can do another video for that. And I hope this video will really help you, because really I feel so, what do you call this one? So touched for those people who are messaging me and asking me advice, how to get married, what are the process, the documents and everything. So, it's hard to reply all the time through message,
No, you just have to share this one.
Yeah, so I need to share this one.
Show them
only.
all the documents also.
Yeah, we will all show the documents. I will also put the link below, the, what do you call this one, website of Philippine Embassy, website of Indian Embassy, and of course the BLS. I think it will help you guys also, right?
Yeah.
And what else?
Website of the church, in the church.
Yeah, website of the church. So guys, that's all. Thank you so much. And for those who wants to get married to Indian national, or maybe Indian wants to get married to Filipina, best of luck to you guys. And share the love. Let's be more. Our team Indialippines family. Bye. Don't forget to like and
Subscribe.
mwah, mwah, mwah. And hit the notification bell so you will be notified to our new videos. Much love and God bless.